Yeah, I'm doing a 2 to 3 shot of them, where I'm gonna put them essentially in the labyrinth, in the heart of the world. That labyrinth will go to some other place. That place will go to some other place where the boss is. I don't know yet.
It's an interplanar fucking labyrinth.
No, it's just a matter of like they just got sucked into the underground.
Okay.
Oh.
And they only have one way to go, which is forward. Which is, pretty fair game for a 2-shot. Alright, let's get started then.
Why is the screen just white?
Hmm?
It's just white for me if there's supposed to be a picture on the screen.
This is supposed to be the slide.
Oh no.
Refresh.
Yep.
Where's her man? Maybe zoom in and out if needed, and don't die from choking.
It's fine. I'll live probably.
Sometimes you
there
just
we
die
go.
from choking, man. Like, no one wants to die from choking, but someone's got to die from choking. That way we know choking can kill you.
This is a good point. Humanity will never know that choking kills people.
Alright, I'll just bite the bullet then.
Disregard, we've had
It's,
like billions of ancestors that probably could have found it out for us. Not necessarily our ancestors, by the way. We could just observe it in some animal.
It's like, oh man, that dog's having a real bad time. What'd it do? I think something's stuck in his
Probably cat with the hairball.
Yeah, actually.
Alright,
But
let's get
dogs do
started.
dumb shit. Anyways.
What happened last time? Huh?
That's
You guys arrived in Derelict Town. Let's start you off with that. You guys arrived in Derelict Town and got cursed. Well, cursed, bound, same shit, right? Don't die or you get sucked to the soul gem.
Oh god, not again.
That's Oblivion style. Or Skyrim, Elder Scrolls style.
There you go. I'm gonna turn the music down because it's slightly loud.
I'll be changing it shortly.
That's fine.
Yeah, what happened?
Yeah, what happened, guys?
Wait a minute, I'm looking at my notes. So let's see.
I can
break down basically 3 scenes or 4 scenes.
Yeah.
Boom.
It's
Five,
mostly
including Arrival 5.
It's
Right,
mostly just me trying to make sense of what I've written down.
Is what I'm struggling with, and trying to remember the first thing.
We
I think
started
it
by
was
being chased into this place.
Arrive.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me go through them. Arrival. Shades. Benny. Decision making as to which path to go towards. Combat.
And then chill afterwards.
And then show
Right.
afterwards.
Okay.
Which is free from having to answer about because he wasn't here.
So yeah, we pushed forward, and once we got to corralled, not got to, we were corralled by crab people. We pushed in, and almost immediately after coming into the place, we were greeted by the greatest character of all time, and I think that's pretty undebatable. Mr. Benny Bones,
Yep.
who explained to us in that we were permanent residents here, and that wasn't going to change, but also wanted to come with us in case we were able to get out and fix it.
He's touching his beds.
While offering little help and mostly anecdotes. he pushed in with us, and we proceeded forward. From there, we had a series of paths that we took that eventually led us to the Ronin's place. I'm not sure exactly what to call it other than that.
It's like an
domain.
arena.
Yeah, arena. That's right. That's the word you used. Where she offered us a challenge, and Abigail and Lorelei, believing too much in fairy tales, put forth our twice exhausted, spell slots depleted.
He wasn't exhausted anymore. He wasn't exhausted by that point, by the powers of
I
magic.
think he was.
No, he wasn't.
Oh, he
Abigail
wasn't?
restored him as
He
soon as
wasn't
he came in.
because, yeah, short rest.
Okay. So yeah,
Still, though, it's not the best
We-
precedent when he's lacking.
Yeah.
She's like, yeah, I can
it,
fight him.
it wasn't necessarily a fight to the death. Well, unless she did really badly, then it would be
Right.
to the
Okay.
death.
I did skip something though. On the
Shades.
way, we all were given visions of,
Spooky, scary ghosts.
I guess shades. I don't know a better way to say it than shades representing some sort of
They're shades.
tragedy or unpleasant memory. To which a few of us were able to understand what they were. Some of us weren't. Some of us were figured out that, hey, that person is dead now. Didn't know that.
Yeah, in the case of Korik, he didn't know his shade was passed from the mortal coil.
Isn't his name
So
just
eventually-
fancy? Sorry.
Eventually, we all, pushed through that, and Abigail giving a speech believing that we will get out of this. To which Ruhan didn't believe, but I think the rest of everyone did. Probably sans Varric as well. And we were able to redouble their inspired efforts. Then we arrived to the Ronin's arena, and Korik, urged on by Lorelai and Abigail, immediately proceeded to get his teeth kicked in.
No, it wasn't super bad.
While
To be
the
fair,
rest
it
of
was
us,
They're both like one. They're both one hit away.
while the rest of us, proceeded to handle the shades, some more honorably than others.
These ones are shadows, but yeah, similar.
Right,
logic.
the shadows.
Shades implies personal connection. That's how I determine it.
Gotcha. Okay. To
True
which
group of
the
holy
Ronin gave Korik a lot of respect for fighting, and even a small boon. Probably not the one she was initially going to give, but some boon to say, hey, you didn't completely suck. After that, we there was talk of getting Benny mentioned to us that there are treasure and a ship nearby. To which, Ruhan, just wanting to be away from the, the fairy tale crowd, offered to go. As Abigail thought it was a good idea, he recanted on that.
Actually.
Oh, you want to do it? Never mind. I don't want to do it anymore.
Yeah, just holding on to the salt a little bit too tightly. Following that, though, we used one of our two, can't remember the name of it, seafoam long rest thingies.
You can call them rest stones.
Rest stones, yeah, sure. We'll call it that. To take a long rest, and that is where I left. So yeah, tell me the rest, guys.
We all died.
The end.
This is why he has a second campaign.
Haha. No, for the most-
Unfortunately.
it's kind of vague in my head. I think mostly we just kind of shared story and team bonded kind of stuff.
I can go into detail if you guys don't remember. Genuinely. Don't remember.
We've got the watches that we had. Wait a minute. We sort of discussed the shades. Rose tells us about her brother. I think it's Benny that tells us about if we want to contact the ghosties. I have written down.
Yeah.
the ghosties.
We also have to offer a sacrifice. Food, drink, or blood.
Tribute. Yeah.
Tribute. Yeah.
Of several different things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it has to be multiple things into this combo. This cocktail of tribute.
Yeah. I have. Oh, I think it might be about L'Oreal's. L'Oreal.
Lorelai.
I was going to say L'Oreal, and it's like, no, that's shampoo.
Her
Lorelai.
hair looks amazing.
I've got the duty, ancient evil. I think she's talking about what the thing's plaguing, deep in the depths. Protect. Like I said, my notes are a bit all over the place.
She unofficially, kind of officially knighted Quark.
Yep.
Yeah, but you guys weren't awake for that, so you guys don't even know that.
No. Although, fun fact, I have a doodle of Korik in a wedding dress. I completely forgot I did. So, I mean, that's fun.
I like that you put Korik in the dress. That's
I feel he could rock it. Is the thing.
interesting.
Yeah. What can I say?
Never painted Korik as a twink, but
What can I say? Yeah.
I don't
So,
know, what can you say?
Oh, Jesus.
Obviously, my mind just works in mysterious ways.
Truly.
Yeah, I don't have. Yeah, I've got the thing written about the pond in the Feywilds that Via was interested in.
Oh, yeah.
That apparently
Spring.
heals the scars. The spring,
Healing
sorry, the
spring.
spring. I'll change that to healing spring.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was in the Winter Court capital.
Of
Glass Fiamma.
That's it. I was gonna say
Thank
Cathal
you.
War, but I'm like, nope, that's wrong.
Yeah, I've got it written down,
the
but
Elven
Yeah.
I was going to write it down, but I was like, I don't know if I can pronounce that, so I'll let somebody else take that one. And then for the watches, I think it was Rose that went first.
Rose, Varric Abigail, Lorelei Cork, then you.
Then me. Okay. So I've got Rose attempts to contact her ghost man.
Ghostman.
Your
Yeah.
shade, yeah.
Shade, yeah. Sort of. You get like halfway or something, but not enough to bring it fully there, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
It helped. It was a starting step.
Yeah. So like you didn't really complete the process, right?
Because she had no idea what the fuck she was doing.
Yeah, just like throwing things at it. I don't have what happened in Varigil and Varigil?
I mean, that's a
Vatican
ship name,
Abigail.
yeah.
Ship name, but
They
know.
did names.
Yeah, Vedic and Abigail. I don't have theirs.
that's
down.
because you guys weren't awake for theirs.
There we go. Perfect.
Oh, speaking of
Has to be
Abigail,
knew what she was doing.
I
made it
guarantee
kind-
you they did talk during theirs, but you guys just simply weren't awake for it, so there's no point going into it.
There we go.
Abigail made it
Um,
kind of bluntly apparent that she doesn't, at least like Rose, I'm not sure about the entire group. I'm imagining she's not friends with much of anyone.
More specifically you.
Aww.
You guys are at different levels of her. Different tiers, so to speak, on the tier list.
I mean, Rose did call her malicious last session, so I
She
mean,
was being malicious! She was being dangerously malicious the entire time.
I am in agreement, but even so.
Not really malicious. It's not like she stabbed you in the back or anything.
It does feel like she
I
would
mean,
at any moment, though.
pure decision choice or whatever it was.
And yet you
but-
guys let her stand behind you all the time. Interesting how that works.
Mm.
If you guys truly don't trust her, don't put her behind you.
But anyway, yeah, so we've got Coric's one.
Yes.
It's quite. He sort of goes into.
No. We're just going to use your quote from before. He in there.
I think he's in there.
He might be in there.
Of course, you've got to add the sarcasm. I think he might be in there, lads.
I don't know. When you guys go back to civilization, we'll see what happens.
They share their fears and worries and grow closer together. I've also got written in quotation marks, he's fucking in there, so hey.
Hey, so there you go. Your quote is tracker.
Also, he said yes with a little ring next to it too. And yeah, she asked him to be his knight and he accepted. But yeah, and then after that, dramatic ending and my horrible illustrations, we have Fia's watch, where she's sort of minding her own business, and then I believe a note appears next to her from seemingly nowhere, in common, but the note's in some kind of cipher. So it's like, I think it was basically just talking a load of gobbledygook, right?
And it's just a random series of letters at that point.
Okay.
Again, it's like a word search, except there's no words to search for.
Okay. So, and it was in a familiar handwriting.
Mm-hmm.
And then the note disappears, but she remembers it like photographic memory kind of deal.
Yep, it is burned into your mind now.
That's it. Never to be forgotten.
Ideally.
Okay. So after that,
Yeah, something else happened.
something else very yeah. So she's minding her own business. Here's a noise to her side, and then there he is, our new friend. The weird assassin going through her bag. It appears from seemingly nowhere. I actually stopped writing notes after this part because I didn't want to start. Because I didn't want to stop and start. So we're going off what I remember.
What do you remember then?
I remember that it was he wanted to know what I wanted to do with the coin. It was about the coin. He wanted to know what I was doing with it, if I would give it back to him, or he asked if I was going to give it back to him.
Not back to him. It was never his.
Never his. Okay. Yeah, because he was asking if I would give it to him, and I was like,
you're wondering why you had it, who you were,
mm-hmm.
what your plans with the coin were.
Yeah.
Not necessarily that he wanted it, not to the point where he blatantly asked it.
Yeah. It was just sort of would you give it, sort of thing.
It's he was interested in it.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, he just wanted to know what my intentions were, I guess. Yeah, like you said, who we were, what we were doing. And I wanted to know how he ended up down here and who he was.
Didn't get those really.
No, not really. It was pretty much just, yes, I'm half alive, half not. I am an assassin.
So is Benny, so.
Yeah, so I was like, okay, cool. Yeah, so my line of questioning didn't really go very far. And then obviously everybody woke up. He said not to trust Benny.
Mm-hmm. And then Benny woke up.
Yeah, and started trash talking. And then it was he was saying not to trust them, and Korik was like, I don't trust them because Benny doesn't like them.
Korik with what was the roll? Like a 70, 60? I don't fucking remember. Hold on. Scroll.
Decent roll.
So we got an insight for 17, if that was it. Yeah.
Went too far. 17 insight roll. He thinks Benny is on the up and up on the level.
Mm-hmm. So there was
that's
a bit.
Korik thinks. I'm not sure about the rest of you. That's at least what Korik thinks.
Yeah. So a little bit of a divide. Yeah, I don't think they actually gave us the offer yet, did they? For the
no, not yet.
Said that,
yeah.
No, that was me forecasting or trying to do my outline of what the session would look like. So I wanted you guys to answer prior to that, before we actually did it.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It's like asking someone to marry you. You should probably have a good idea that they're going to say yes, or it's going to be really awkward for the both of you. So, yeah.
Man, those are the best when they're on the jumbo screen at sports events.
And then the woman.
Yeah.
He's like, no.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Yeah. So good. So good. You know that guy went home and hung himself, but anyways.
Yeah. I was gonna say he scratched an itch on the top of his mouth with a barrel of a shotgun, but that works too.
Oh my god,
Yeah. Ugh.
But yeah.
But yeah, that's what I remember. If there's anything I've left out.
Not particularly. That springs to mind. You guys arrived, you guys saw your shade, then you guys met Benny, then you guys went to the Ronin and her shadows, you guys fought the shadows and the Ronin, talked. Yeah, that's about it. Alright, so 2-minute break, real short, real quick, because I'm gonna use the restroom real fast, and I'll be right back.
Okay. Forget the amount of shit that I write when I'm doing notes, actually.
He's fucking in there.
It's not even that, it's just just all this information that just is not needed. Like, just, we move forward. We go left. Like, that kind of shit. And it's like, why did I write that down? Why did I need that information?
You never know what's gonna be important until you don't have it.
Yeah, I guess so.
Then it's revealed that it wasn't actually important in the slides. Like, ah, god damn it, I wasted like 3 pages of notes.
Yeah. So I think I've got everybody's shades, like, down to the last detail as well. I'm just like, I remember it. Why did I write it all down? Oh well. She'll turn it into a grand tale one day.
We don't have a bard this time around, though, sadly.
Oh, that is a shame. Yeah, so my brother was trying to convince me to do a lower bard the other day, and I was just like, oh god.
That's so many spells.
Yeah, I think it was more just he was just like, you can fuck with the DM so hard with it, and I was like, I don't know if that's the best idea.
Because he will fuck back. And you will
Yeah. Yeah. So I think that's the only reason he does it is just to piss off his friends, and I'm like, yeah, okay. Sure.
You are a shitter.
And do you not get any, like, people fucking you back? Oh well, it was funny.
He tried.
He tried. Or still tries.
1 week we're gonna come in and you just like kill off your character and replace him with a lore bard.
Yeah, I'm just like, hey guys!
How's it going?
So-
Don't worry about it.
I know, Sophia walked in front of a fireball the other day, don't worry about it. It was all for the greater good, I swear.
No, I had one guy in a game that I was playing once where he didn't want to play that character anymore, so literally he like just talked to the DM about like, hey, can we just get rid of this character? It's like, yeah, sure, just wing it. And he just had his character like strip nude, walk into into like just a random room in this dungeon we were in, and a dragon just showed up and just fucking scooped the character up. I'm just like,
I mean, what way to go?
What? Huh? Even at the time, I'm just like, this doesn't seem right. And in hindsight, they were metagaming like fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, so you guys had like absolutely no idea, it was just random ass dragon.
Yeah.
That'd be really funny as well if you just had no idea and you're just like, what the fuck? Why are you taking off your clothes?
What's going on? Hi.
Hello.
Had a queen a cut because while you guys were doing the recap, Tango wanted to play, and then when I went to go use the restroom, I noticed I was bleeding.
Shut up.
Oh. Vicious kitty.
He is a vicious kitty.
Another sacrifice was made.